If you could take one skill set from any of your competitors, what would be that skill set, and who would the rider be?
My teammate, his starts. Yeah.
That's a perfect one.
Yeah.
All right.
One skill set I wish.
Okay.
I'd probably say Cooper Webb, jumping through the whoops. When the track gets, especially on the East Coast ones, he's really good at cutting down and stuff like that. He's really good at that, and obviously not a secret.
That's loaded.
Yeah, no.
Man. Are we going just based off of the first round or in general?
I think in general.
Because I would say probably go Jet or Hunter on the starts. I think we've seen the last year or so they've been pretty lights out. So I think right now, with as deep as the field is, being a good starter is a big piece of the puzzle. So I would have to go with their starts.
Man, that's hard to pick because there's so many guys better than me. Jet obviously is an easy one.
Yeah.
Just how great his technique, just everything is. But man, something I've always kind of, I would say, lacked. Obviously, you make up for stuff in other ways, but I try to be pretty precise. Yeah, I like to hit the downsides. I like to go fast, but be smooth, right? You watch Eli or Barsha, those kind of guys. I don't want to say meathead. That's not a fair term, but they just the aggression and like the intensity. They just slam, overjump, whatever. And you watch and you're like, holy crap, like that's aggressive. And then like watch me and I'm like, oh, it looks nice and fun. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
But I've always lacked that ability to just kind of like get loose, right? Like how they kind of feet hanging off and just go for it. I'll get out of control and be like, shoot, that was nuts. And I'll watch a video and be like, that wasn't really that bad. I watch another guy and they do that every lap, whatever. So kind of riding that edge maybe a little bit looser. Loose as in, I don't want to say out of control, but that fine line of in control and out of control. So I've always lacked like kind of having that hanging off the seat, style. So it'd be cool. It'd help me a little bit if I could, get a little bit of that out of me.
Cooper Webb always seems to have more to give. I don't know how. Even just watching his races, yeah, he just always seems to have more, and I wish maybe I have that too. I don't know, but I think that would, if I knew that I had that, I mean, I think he knows he can do that. So, yeah, that's probably one of them.
I wish I could have good starts, like anyone who gets good starts. Literally anybody. Just give me someone who starts in the top 5 and I'll take it.
Benny's legs.
Just the height?
Just the legs. I don't need the torso up. I just need the legs. That way, when I stand up in the whoops, the seat doesn't hit my ass and I don't go over the bars. So.
Tomac's tenacity, just his grit. I mean, you could just tell every time he gets on the bike, he murders that thing. So I'm trying, striving to get to that point.
It's not really somebody I race against, right? But Cooper Webb's mentality. I mean, this sport, as much physically it is, and when it comes down to, whose bike or how good of a bike you are on, at the end of the day, if you have the mental strength to overcome anything like he does, I think that's really hard to beat.
From one of my competitors?
Yeah,
I was going to say McGrath.
That's okay, go with McGrath.
Pulling chicks, maybe at Havasu or something like that. No, probably Jet Lawrence with his style, just how good he is, his technique and everything. I've never even met him, but the way he rides a bike is pretty unreal.
I'd probably say Danger Boy from how his aggression is going through the pack. Yeah.
I would say starts from
anyone.
I don't know. Vince is really good at starts. Maybe Jet. Jet seems to be good at starts.
Okay.
Eli's been good at starts lately. Starts for sure.
Man, I'd probably have to say, probably Jet Lawrence. I mean, the guy's kind of got it all going on a dirt bike.
I would like to be. Fuck, that's good. He's not really a competitor because I don't race against him, but Webb, I really like how crafty Webb is, and that's a skill set I'd like to have. It's just being more crafty. He's never worried about being the fastest, but he will get the job done, and that's what I want.